People, what's up? How you are doing? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're going to be checking out this video from Horizon, and it's titled "All Men Need to See This." Man outsmarts ex-wife after she tries to take everything he has. We're going to see this particular video of this man who was 5-10 steps ahead of his ex-wife. Okay, before we dive into it, I'm okay. Welcome to the channel. It's your first time here, so good to have you here. We have something very interesting here. Okay, do want to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell. Let's quickly see this together.
She demanded half of his property. Only the court told her that her millionaire husband owned nothing.
I'm not signing papers, man. That's not my daughter. I'm not paying child support. We get divorced, right?
Watching my ex thrive, it's a beautiful thing, but it's really triggering for me.
Did you hear what Tom Brady did to his ex-wife? Allegedly, when his wife filed for divorce, she demanded half of his property. Only the court told her that her millionaire husband owned nothing. Apparently, all of his property is registered under his mother's name. Because he transferred his assets to his mother, he technically owns nothing, which means he doesn't owe her anything.
The court notified me that my final decree of divorce has been approved by the judge. I know that it sucks being alone. I come home and I'm alone. I go everywhere alone. I don't hardly talk to him anymore. I don't blame him. I filed for the divorce. So I'm sure people are wondering, well, you filed. Why are you so upset? Why are you crying?
I'm wondering why.
Just because you make a decision that you think is going to end up making things better doesn't mean that you have to give up the fact that you love that person or that you did it because you were trying or whatever. I've never met anybody like him, and I've never loved anybody like him either, but I don't want a divorce. I still am very much in love with my husband.
Been dating someone pretty intensely for the last 6 weeks, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was full. We were full of conversation and laughter and friendship and all these wonderful things. But for various reasons, we're just at different life stages and doesn't necessarily have a long-term compatibility. So I know it was the right decision for us to end it, but I'm also sad because it was really fun and I don't want that to stop. But it's also annoying that didn't work out and I have to go back to dating because it's really hard.
It's a harrowing confrontation between a...
Oh my gosh, we've seen videos of women actually crying for leaving their marriages. Now, what could be the reason why you left in the first place? I'm seriously curious. If you actually, because we saw one of them that actually, she was the one that filed for the divorce. If you actually filed for it, why are you sad? Why are you crying? Why are you upset that your husband has moved on so quickly? The thing is, a lot of these women actually, they use their men as retirement plan. They marry them, divorce them along the way, and want to have everything they own. And some of these men have grown smarter, to be honest. I mean, I don't know the reason for the divorce, or I don't know the reason for the divorce, but I mean, if it wasn't working at a point and you got to divorce the man, why are you crying that he moved on so quickly? Why are you crying that he's doing well after your divorce? I don't understand. He's supposed to be doing bad. He's supposed to be going backwards because he has divorced you. It's somehow, isn't it? I mean, look at the story of that Tony, the man that, the wife divorced him and then she demanded for half of his thing, not knowing that he had already signed everything to his mother's name. That's what men are doing these days.
Between a man, his wife, and her lover.
She's my wife, man! She's my wife!
It's almost painful to watch as 48-year-old Keith King struggles with his wife's lover as he pleads with her to come home.
Dating! You're picking him over me!
Now, this bitter love triangle has led to a shocking court verdict. Keith King sued his wife's lover and was just awarded $9 million. Here's Les Trent.
That controversial lawsuit was heard right here in this courthouse. Keith King claimed that his marriage was in perfect shape until that stranger came along and stole his wife and ruined everything.
Every time he knew I was out of town, he was coming into town.
Attorneys Joanne Foyle and Dorothy O'Neill represented Keith King.
You don't have to prove that there was a perfect marriage, just that there was some genuine love and affection in the marriage.
Keith King owns a BMX stunt show that performs at NFL halftime shows and state fairs across America. His 33-year-old wife,
money.
Danielle, worked with him as an MC. She says the marriage was already in trouble before she became involved with another man. He discovered Danielle was cheating when he found flirtatious texts on her phone.
I called him from her phone, and I said, she's a married woman. Leave her alone. Don't you ever contact her again.
But he says the affair continued for months in secret. Then last year, Danielle moved out of their home. Soon after, Keith went to her new apartment and was shocked to find the lover, Francisco Hooser, there.
She's my wife, man.
My name is on the lease.
She's my wife.
Please.
That is my wife, man.
You need to stop.
That's my wife.
You are rude.
Tell me about that day you confronted your wife and her lover.
If she had been in a car accident and I walked up on the car accident and saw her, dead in the car, that's what it felt like to me. I felt like I just witnessed her die.
Keith says he considers the $9 million award to be a hollow victory because he'd give anything for his old life back.
There isn't a dollar amount that you can put on it for what I think my family's worth.
She's my wife, man.
My name is on the lease.
She's my wife.
Watching my ex thrive.
You guys, that was actually very hard to watch. Like, it is so hard, very painful. Nobody should have to go through that. What? Had to catch his wife and his lover in her apartment. Well, that $9 million wasn't bad. What do you guys think? Let's continue.
Thrive. It's a beautiful thing, but it's really triggering for me because I walked away with literally having to start over after 12 years of starting over, of wondering if I'm going to be able to keep a roof over my head with my boys and not being able to just go out and play in our backyard like we used to, and wondering if I'm going to be able to feed them.
I'm not signing them papers, man. That's not my daughter.
Don't throw this
I'm not
at
paying
me.
child
Don't
support. We
throw
get
them
divorced,
at me.
right?
Excuse
She's
me.
not my daughter biologically.
You've signed these adoption papers, giving the child the same biological rights as a child who is your own.
Bro, I didn't sign the birth certificate. What adoption paper? Where I signed them at?
I got the papers.
Okay, you got the papers. You ain't got no papers.
Somewhere.
Did he sign the birth certificate?
No, he didn't sign it.
I didn't sign the birth certificate. That's what I'm saying. That's not my daughter biologically. Her daddy in
But
jail.
she was there since she was born.
Okay, what that mean?
You adopted her though. I got the adoption papers somewhere.
Okay, but what that mean?
Somewhere.
I'm not paying child support.
We were married for 7 years.
Just pull out the birth certificate.
Okay, it don't really matter if we was married or not. It don't really matter. That's not my daughter.
Look,
I'm not about to pay child support. You move on, meet somebody else. Then he taking care of you and your daughter. You getting double benefits. How did that sound?
Once you adopt this child, it becomes yours in the same.
But what I'm saying is,
capacity as
where
a
the papers at?
biological child. I understand. Do you have the papers?
She don't know where the papers is even at. That's what I'm saying. She's so unorganized. That's why we getting divorced now. You're not organized.
first of all, you're the reason why my brain is fucked
whatever,
up.
but this is your choice.
Let's pump the brakes.
This is your
We're gonna
choice.
take a break. We're gonna come back in like 15 minutes.
This is your choice.
Just 15 minutes. Can we talk about
15 minutes for what? I'm not signing that. It's not my kids.
You're signing these papers.
I'm not signing nothing. No, I'm not. I just told you I'm not signing this.
Since she's been born.
This paper, I'm not signing. I'm not signing that. You want this is her decision to get divorced. So why should I pay for her daughter that's not mine biologically? Whether you think I adopted her or not, yeah, I took care of her.
Give us
Okay,
15 and we'll figure this out.
Okay,
So
you might need 15. You know what I'm saying?
You're just throwing away 7 years of being in your daughter's
You're throwing away 7 years.
You raised her.
This was your idea, not mine.
You raised her. We were together.
This is your idea, not mine.
You know what?
Was it not your idea to get divorced?
look, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay.
Let's just take 15 minutes to cool off and come
How
back.
you don't want to help me take care of Charlotte?
Yo, you being unprofessional.
How you don't want to help me take care of
You're
Charlotte?
very unprofessional.
So what I'm supposed to
Talk
tell
to your
Charlotte?
lawyer.
So what I'm supposed to tell her?
Tell her that we.
You guys make this make sense. Now, the woman wants to get a divorce from the husband, right? That's okay. Now she wants the man to pay child support for a child that's not his. Now she's saying that, okay, he adopted her. There are no signed documents to say he adopted her. He only took the child because he married the woman, right? She's now saying, oh, you took care of her right from when she was born. Why don't you want to take it? What do you guys think about this situation? I think it is very selfish of the woman. On the man's end, well, the child isn't his, so if he can decide not to take care of her, after all, the child is his. But now she's trying to impose it on him. But there are no signed documents to say that, okay, I adopted her. What do you guys think about this situation? It's a bit dicey, but you guys should please let's know what you think. What would be your verdict if you were the judge? What do you think would be a fair ruling for both the man and the woman concerning child support for the child?
So what am I supposed to tell her?
Okay, I'm
so
not
you
signing that.
just walking out of her life completely?
Yes, I am.
That's fucked up.
I'm closing this chapter in my life. You want a divorce? I'm closing the chapter on you and Charlotte. I'm not taking care of neither one of y'all.
You never wondered why I wanted the divorce? You never asked me why I wanted the divorce.
Okay, you got a
You don't
divorce.
think it's something that you did wrong?
No, I ain't do nothing wrong.
You don't think so?
I ain't do nothing wrong.
A woman.
That's
don't
why I'm
want a
not
divorce
taking
for
care
no
of you and
reason.
Charlotte. I ain't do nothing wrong. You just walking away because you probably got a dude or something. I don't know what's going on.
If I had a dude, I wouldn't be asking you for no.
Okay, but check this out. I'm not about to take care of you. I ain't about to take care of Charlotte. You gonna move on, meet somebody else. He gonna do the same thing that I was doing. Come in there and play daddy for your daughter. Play daddy like I've been playing daddy for all these years. And then I'm not about to pay for stuff. And then she getting stuff from two that she ain't gonna have two daddies.
It's important to understand that when you signed the adoption papers, it became your daughter as well.
Yeah, but I didn't. Where the papers at? Y'all ain't got the paperwork.
That's why we need 15 minutes to recoup.
Okay, man. Y'all go recoup. 15 minutes, go recoup. Go recoup. I'll be here. Y'all want me to leave? What y'all gonna do?
It's probably in the other binder. Okay, let's just get the other binder.
That's just crazy how he
doesn't have any
7
documents
years with our daughter. My baby daddy is in jail.
Yeah, I spent a whole lot of money on y'all too. I ain't spending no more money.
And I didn't ask you to do it. I never asked you to do any of
I
what
did it
you
because
did.
I loved you.
And you don't
love
know
your daughter.
Charlotte?
But
Okay,
guess what?
so
The love is gone. The thrill is gone. You know, BB King, the thrill
love
is
is
gone.
gone. So love just
It's gone.
flies.
I'm closing the chapter right now. Like, go take your little break, 15-minute break. Go take your break. Come back. I'm not signing that paper. I will sign a divorce paper, but I'm not paying no child support.
I'm gonna find the adoption papers, and you're gonna sign this paper.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna get me a lawyer too. I don't care. I'm gonna
Get
get
your
an attorney
lawyer.
too.
The papers are signed.
Okay, I'm gonna get a lawyer. We're not gonna discuss this anymore. I'm done. Y'all done? Because I'm gonna get a lawyer.
There's two ways to really handle this. You can get a lawyer, which is by your own regard you're able to do. But the more this is dragged out, the more it becomes more like child support and less like supporting Charlotte like you already have been. And one seems a little more expensive than the other.
All right,
and those are the only two.
I'm gonna get a lawyer.
routes that we see.
I can pay for the money. I can afford a lawyer. I'm cool. So y'all
So
can.
you really not trying
Y'all
to
can go
find
talk about some different terms.
You're not shit.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Why you doing all
I'm
that?
over this bullshit.
You see what she got on, bro? That's why I'm cool, bro. She out here thotting and stuff, man. I'm cool. I'm gonna get a lawyer. I'm not signing that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get a lawyer, bro.
She desperately needs a daddy for her baby, and this man isn't taking any of it. He's saying, you want a divorce, I'm cutting you off my life, you and your baby, you go get the baby daddy. And she's saying, oh, her baby daddy is in prison, and he's even saying he has spent a lot of money, you know, concerning that, in that regard. It's messed up. It's messed up. What do you guys think about this story? What do you guys think about this particular one? I know we've talked about the previous ones of women who are crying. They wanted a divorce, they got divorced, and then they are crying about the fact that, oh, their husbands are doing better, their ex-husbands are doing better, you know, when they are no longer married to them. They are thriving and they're sad. It's messed up. But this particular story, what do you guys think would be the fair ruling? I would say, in my own opinion, I mean, the man is so sad that the woman filed for a divorce. She's so sad. And let's not forget the fact that men are wisening up. A lot of men believe that women are using them as retirement plan. You get married to them, one situation or another, you get divorced, and then you want to have everything the man owns. You know, that kind of, so this man is trying to be careful. So in my own opinion, I mean, he can decide not to. After all, he's not the father, except if there's a legal document to say, oh, he adopted the child. So he signed some legal papers that, oh, I adopted the child. If he did not do that, then I don't think he must look after the child, since he wants to close that aspect of his life. Except if he has a particular connection with the child, he will do it out of the goodness of his heart. Do you understand what I mean? But I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you guys think is a fair ruling? Do you guys think they take it to child support court, to Vonda? What do you guys think will be the fair ruling for this particular case? So drop your opinions, thoughts, and observations, everything you want to say. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.